everybody. So I am going to show you today a quicker way of meal prepping. Meal prepping is something that I have really started doing since I've been on this health kick, and I've found it to be very beneficial because a lot of times when you're trying to eat healthier, well, at least for me, I have had to prepare more of my foods because a lot of the prepared foods or fast foods are loaded with sodium and fat and calories, bad fats and calories and all that stuff. So I cook a lot of my foods now rather than going out to eat or getting frozen meals and stuff like that, which is fine because I really enjoy cooking now more than ever. And but with meal prepping, basically it's when you cook a lot of food, you know, at one time or whatever, and it's meant to last you a few days. So you may cook a lot of chicken or fish or whatever to last you, and you cook enough to last like the next, I don't know, 3-4 days or whatever. And so I was doing that for a little bit, typically on Sunday evenings I would do that, but it was, you know, taking me up to like 3 to 4 hours to cook all that food. And so I said, you know what? It's hard for me to commit to doing this every Sunday. I have other things to do. I'm busy just like most people. And so I was like, you know, I have to find a better way to do this. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So first, I want to show you like a few items that I've cooked today using only a couple of items out of my food pantry. And these are items that I try to keep in my food pantry because you can make multiple meals with them and they're easy to cook. So the first dish I'm going to show is my quinoa taco salad. And basically, let me turn my kitchen light on. That might be better, yeah. So basically my quinoa taco salad is made with quinoa and then chopped spinach, chopped tomatoes, and chopped onions and black beans, and then a little bit of cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. So no meat in it, but it's really easy to prepare. You have your quinoa ready, and you just top it off with those vegetables and the cheese and all of that stuff. A lot of times I will top it off with plain Greek yogurt, which, hey Kayla, I'm making a video. Sorry, my daughter just walked in. A lot of times I'll top it off with plain Greek yogurt or, well, because I don't really use sour cream anymore. And to me, plain Greek yogurt tastes a lot like sour cream. So I'll use that instead, but I don't have any today. So, and then also sometimes I'll add chopped avocado to it, but I don't have any of that either. But, you know, it's still pretty good and very filling. And I think this is probably just about a half cup or so of quinoa, so it doesn't take much. And just to show you the quinoa that I have a bag of red quinoa, organic red quinoa, and then some organic white quinoa. I like this particular brand because it cooks really fast in about 15 minutes, and I don't have to rinse it or anything before I, you know, cook it. Like, you know, other quinoa you have to rinse. So I guess it just depends on the brand that you get. All right, so the next thing I have here is my brown fried rice. And you might be wondering, well, fried rice is not healthy, but I cook it healthier than what you find at the restaurants. So I cooked mine in using coconut oil, and I only use like maybe a tablespoon or so of coconut oil. And then, so it has in it peas, chopped sweet bell peppers, chopped onions, and then egg white. I want to say about maybe 2-3 tablespoons of egg white. And then I just add to that the brown rice, and that's it. Well, that's not it actually, because I also added teriyaki sauce in place of soy sauce because I don't have any soy sauce today, and put a little bit of orange sauce in there as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, with brown rice, and you know, it's pretty tasty, and you know, I also had a few seasonings that I put in there as well. So, and you know, so this is one of my favorite items to keep in my pantry as well as brown fried rice. Well, fried rice, I mean. What am I talking about? Brown rice. Sorry. Because, you know, you can make multiple meals with it. like fried rice and stir fry and, you know, things like that. And then the next item that I have here is my quinoa. It's like fried quinoa rice, I guess you can call it. So basically it's the same thing, very similar to the brown fried rice that I made, but it's just quinoa instead of brown rice. So again, you know, very tasty, very healthy, and once you have your quinoa cooked, you know, it's pretty easy to, you know, prepare. It doesn't take long. And then I also have here a dessert using quinoa. Yep. So this, I don't have a particular name for it, but it's like apple quinoa dessert, I guess. So basically, it's just quinoa topped off with tart apples, you know, softened apples, and then sliced almonds. And then I have a little bit of cinnamon mixed in there, and a little bit of brown sugar. You know, sometimes I don't add any brown sugar at all, but you know, so it's pretty good. And a lot of times I'll eat it for breakfast or just a dessert. And so those are some things I like to keep, you know, in my food pantry. Also, I have black beans right here, and yeah, there you go. So a lot of times I also like to keep black beans in my food pantry because I like to make black bean burgers with them and store them. And they are very easy to store. Yeah, right there. And I'll just make like 6 to 8 patties usually at a time and wrap them in wax paper and just keep them in the freezer. And they are very easy to prepare after that. You can bake them, but I usually just cook them in a skillet. So, and they're great for lunch or dinner as well. And then, let's see, what else I have over here. So I just want to show you also a couple of my favorite snacks I like to keep on hand. Sunflower seeds, you know, of course, without the shells. This is one of my favorite snacks as well. You know, healthy, you know, and tasty. And then also almonds. These almonds, I just, you know, discovered these a couple days ago. These are sea salt dark chocolate flavor almonds, and they are really, really good. And almonds are really, really good for you. So I also like to keep that on hand. And then I have my P90X protein bars. And basically these are, you know, really good for, you can use them as a meal replacement, and you can also, or just as a snack. But these are, this is my favorite flavor right here, the wild berry yogurt. But they also have other flavors as well. So if you've ever, you know, it's a Beachbody product. So, you know, if you're into Beachbody, you know, I would say check it out. Or if you're not, I would still say check it out. And I'm actually a Beachbody coach. So you can feel free to go to my website as well if you would like to look at any products like this one. So I think that covers everything that I want to show you today. But again, you know, meal prepping does not have to take hours. Altogether, it probably took me maybe an hour, maybe slightly over an hour to cook all this. And that included like cooking the rice and the quinoa, and then chopping up the vegetables and putting everything together. So it's definitely better than, you know, spending 3 to 4 hours. And I mean, it's a weeknight, and, you know, I've been at work, so I just don't feel like, you know, spending that much time in the kitchen today. So anyway, I guess that's it. So hopefully you find this information helpful, and I ask that you check out my website, www.afitnesstechdiva.com. And, you know, if you're looking for tips on healthy living, healthy eating, you know, also I talk about tech stuff. So just check me out, and also look out for more of my YouTube videos where I'll, you know, do like recipes, you know, show you how I prepare things. Also some workouts and things like that I do. So just stay tuned. There is more to come. Thank you. Talk to you later.